Alright, I'm going to start dropping pistons in. Because I finally got all the right parts, figured out how to order things properly. The number, I'm going to see if I can get it on the camera. Will it focus? Okay. So to me, that is the number 4. Sorry, just that's a number 4. And to Chrysler, that's the directional arrow. When the pistons are in the block, you can't see, focus, there we go. See the F that's in there? That actually corresponds with that arrow, so that's towards the front of the engine. It is the directional arrow. A couple people mentioned that in comments. I'm used to it looking more like an arrow, like the one-way street sign where it's, you know, this. Sorry, that's a number 4. That's not that. But anyway, so figured that out. That's fine. We'll get the pistons in. I'm gonna do them one bank at a time, and I will set them. I'll snug all the rod bolts, or rod nuts down onto the rod bolts, and then come back through, and once all 8 are in place, I'll come through and torque everybody down. Then I still got to get the bushing for the oil pump drive in, and then install the cam, roll it, and I can start putting all the top end stuff. And then pretty much once the cylinder heads are on, I can take and paint it, and it's ready to go back into the truck, which is good. I'm tired of having a truck sitting around. All right, well, we got all the pistons in today. There we go. Cam, new cam, lifters, oil pump drive, new oil pump drive bushing. We've got timing stuff on here just to kind of set up and make sure top dead center is top dead center. Other pistons. We got oil pump on. And I think I'm getting ready to do heads. It's rolling pretty good. So Hughes recommends that you use these, what are they, Mr. Gasket head gaskets. 121G, 121 Gamma. And on their website, they say that the 360 Magnum, I guess, has a static or an initial compression of around like 8.2 to 1. And with these head gaskets in conjunction with the EQ heads or their heads, I know it's a little different with the aluminum heads, get you almost up to 8.5. I think they claim 8.4. They're not super expensive. I want to say they were like 30 bucks a piece. This is 2023, so God only knows how much they'll be in 2 weeks. But at that little bit of an expense, I think it's worth it to get a couple, couple tenths of compression out of it. Anything you can get on these engines is helpful because they're just kind of anemic. There's nothing much going on. Quick update on some other stuff. We got things painted. Intake manifold is cleaned and painted. Valve cover is painted. Accessory bracket down there is painted. I got a bunch of odds and ends painted up. I wanted a blue that would kind of match the body and not be real vibrant and metallic, and it ended up Ford dark blue as the color to go with. And I got a bunch of Ford buddies, and pretty sure I just gained 15 horsepower on the engine by doing this. Also, I don't like bright like chrome polished paints, and so I had previously run a pewter on a lot of stuff, but I couldn't find it. The closest thing I could find was this, which is cast iron, and I am absolutely 100% convinced that there is a special place for those of us that paint cast aluminum things cast iron color. I think there's got to be. Let's see, we got scuzzy old throttle body. We got shiny new throttle body. It's not a big aftermarket one. It's not one of the ones with, like, what is it, the 52mm butterflies or anything like that. It's stock. It's polished up. I cut the air horns off. I polished the ramps into it, and just it's where it is. Let's see, oil dipstick, radiator, condenser, water pump. Yeah, hopefully this thing will be ready to go in soon. We have a small child hyperventilating in the background because he wants attention. So yeah, I think we'll get at least one cylinder head on today and hope for the best.